Hello everyone, this is Josie C. Estrebilla from 3rd year BS Ed English Set D. And today, together with my pair, Joe Ferrer, we will be creating a video tutorial about how you can create a classroom inside the Google Classroom, how you can create a quiz using the Google form, and how to check the result of the quiz on the response. So without further ado, let's start the tutorial. Now, the first thing that you need to do to access the Google Classroom is, this is the fastest way that you can access Google Classroom. Okay, so just type in classroom.google.com. And then you will be prompted to sign into your account. So you have to enter your password. Then after that, you will be directed to the Google Classroom page right away. So to create your classroom, you'll just need to click on this plus sign here on the upper right portion of the Google Classroom. Then select the create class. Then read the terms and condition, check the box, and click continue. After that, just input your class information, the class name, section, subject, and the room. So for this class, I have decided to put my last name and my pair's last name as the classroom name. So after you fill in the information, just click on create option. And then the Google Classroom will create the class for you. So now we are done with making your classroom. So on this page, you will see Stream, Classwork tab, People, and Grades. So you can see here the class code. This class code is important. So you will have to send this to your students so they can join your class. So just copy paste it, or you can click this option here. Just copy paste it and send to your student. So next thing that we will do is to create a quiz for your class. So all you need to do now is click on the classwork tab. Then click on the create option here and choose quiz assignment. Then after that, just put your title and instruction. So after putting the title and instruction, you also have an option here to set to which student you want to send your assignment or quiz, or you want to probably send it all to all your students, and then set the points. So set the date when it will be due. So for this quiz, I decided to choose November 2nd as its due date. And then choose the topic. So we can create here the topic for week 7. Then rubrics. Okay, so we're done with setting the information here. So let's now go to creating the quiz. All you need to do is click this Google form here, blank quiz. Okay, so we're now on the blank quiz page. So we can rename this here. So let's again put the same title that we input a while ago, week 7 quiz. Also, you can change the quiz on the upper right or upper left portion of the page there. So you have an option to provide form description below the quiz title. So now we're ready to create the question for your quiz. So all you need to do is click this portion here. And right away, it will show you option to put your questions on this portion, untitled question, and lets you choose what type of question you are going to make. So, short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, checkboxes, drop down, file upload. So you can choose from this drop down menu. So for the first question that we will make, it's gonna be a short answer because um, since we are going to make a quiz, we will be asking our students details like the name, the course, year, and the set. So for this first question, we will choose short answer. And let's fill out the first question. Okay. Let's also give here an example. All right. So for this type of question, since we're just asking the detail of the student, let's click this required option here. Okay, so we're done with the first detail question. So if you want to add another question, just click on this plus button here on the right side. So for the second question, it's going to be a short answer type of question still because we will be asking for the student's course, year, and set. So again, just type in the question. And don't forget to select the required option here. Okay, so we're done with making the questions about the student's detail. So at this point, I want to make another section for my quiz. So it's going to be a separate one. So all you need to do is click this two bars here on the right side, and it will create the second section for you. So in this portion, I want to emphasize the general direction for this quiz. So in the untitled section, I will replace that with the general direction. Then I'll leave the description as it is. Alright, so since I decided to make another section for the final instruction and for the questions of the quiz, what we're going to do is to again click the section, add section button here. And then let's put the final instruction and leave the description as it is. And then let's now add the add question button. So again, we will be asked to select what type of question we're going to be making. So for this quiz, we will be using a multiple choice type of question. So let's leave this as it is. Then, well, let's type the first question. So you have here an option 1 and another option 2 or portion here to add your option 2. Okay. Or if you want to add another option. So let's put the choices here. Okay. So after filling out the options for the question, you have here the option below, as you can see here, answer key, which allows you to select the correct answer for the question. So let's click here, online distance learning, and then you can set the points here. So for this question, I decided to give it 5 points for the correct answer. Then after that, don't forget to select required option. And if you want to uh, shuffle the option for other students who will be taking the same quiz, you can just click this shuffle option order here. So for the second question, again, just click the add question. Okay. So again, uh, select the type of question that you will be making. So again, multiple choice. Then let's put the options here. Don't forget to put the answer key and the points. Done. Shuffle order. Okay, so I will just continue creating the last 3 questions for this quiz. Okay, so we're finished with making the other 3 multiple choice type of questions for this quiz. So before we send this to our students, since we already know how to create question for your quiz, you have here an option to preview what you have created. So the preview option here will allow you to see your quiz or how it looks like on your student's end. So for example here, student. Okay. So this is how it's gonna look like on your student's end. So let's just cancel this. And for the responses, you can see that on this tab. And for the settings, you can also create your preferred setting using this tab here. So you can choose if you want to immediately release the grade after submission. You also have an option here to collect email addresses by default. So there, that's you can set your preferred settings on this tab. And going back to the questions, as you can see here, the total points is reflected. And all the changes that you will be making is automatically saved in the drive. So before we send it to your students, as you can see here, there's an option to send on this upper right portion. Okay, let's go back to your class. So, going back to the assignment, you can set here the points, change it to 25, and then select here to whom you are going to send your quiz. All right, so to assign your quiz, just click on the blue button here, assign, drop down menu, and click on this option. All right, so automatically you will see the quiz that you have created for your student. Now, let's try to check the result of the quiz on the response. So how do we do that? All you need to do is click on the quiz that you have created, and you will see the turned in number here. Okay. So let's see what will happen if someone had already responded. So someone had already turned in the quiz. So let's check. All we have to do is click the quiz. Then click on the pencil or edit icon on the bottom portion. Then click responses. Then click the spreadsheet icon here. And now you can see the information, the score, the answers of your student. So let's cancel that, and we're done with our tutorial today. Again, this has been Josil C. Estrebilla together with my peer Joe Ferrer, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.